You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high.
Tell them what your name is. Amplify for the speedhouse.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high.
Tell them what your name is. Amplify for the speedhouse.
You've got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images, yeah. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no. You're calling my phone, I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful and I'll never know when you're coming back around. 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 You've got me all in my feelings, like I could die without you next to me. It's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no. once again. My heart is waking. It hurts when you lie all the time. Can't feel anymore. Feels numb when I die. Restart me again and again. Your love, the ghost of me. Been waiting, waiting for the light. Won't say goodbye. Don't close my eyes and die. I'm waking, waking, give me life. The ghost of me, of me. The ghost of me. One more time. The ghost of me.
Electric hum beneath my skin. Circuits dance where dreams begin. Pulses racing on the track. Techno heart won't turn it back. Get lost inside the beat tonight. Wires spark and neon light. Electric fire deep inside. Tech house vibes we ignite. To the moon, baseline shaking every room. Binary codes in the air, moving us without a care. Feel the tension as it climbs, spinning patterns, breaking time. Energy builds, we cross the streams, living life in coded dreams. Get lost in
live right here from Michigan. This is the Blackout. It's Indecisive Garage 200, brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Shout out to my lovely wife, Jenna Lee Lockwood Smith. She is in the booth here tonight, monitoring the stream, making sure it is up and going the best we know how. Drivers are set. They are getting out and ready to rock and roll here tonight. What can I tell you about Michigan? Let's go to the race info for more about that one. There it is. It's the Indecisive Garage 200 brought to you by Blackout Racing League. This track is 2 miles around, located in Brooklyn, Michigan. I actually know what state this one is in. Track temps at 92 degrees. It is partly cloudy and 68 outside with 12-mile-an-hour wind. Good golly, Miss Molly, hang on. There's going to be a thunderstorm, I think, as these drivers are going to have to conquer what could be some of the toughest conditions yet. 12-mile-an-hour winds on this thing is going to make it tight. Yeti Custom Diecasts, love having you in the chat, man. But you're supposed to be racing, I thought. The 03, I think it's missing from the track, or the 53. Yeah, we need it on the track immediately. Please report to the hauler and unload. As you see a lot of guys here tonight. We also had a whole list of penalties from last week at Daytona. And tonight, the drivers are going to be fast. And by fast, I mean these guys are going to be clocking in 195 miles an hour all night long here at Michigan. And it is looking extra good. But let's hear from them to see how they're feeling here tonight about this one so far. Gabe. Okay. You got me, right?
Yep, gotcha.
All right, well, you're a little bit quiet on my end. Here, I'll just turn you up a bit. But you're coming here tonight. It's the Indecisive Garage 200. You got a brand new look. That thing is screaming. How do you feel here?
Pretty good. You know, we have some retribution tonight. Gotta handle some penalties, but we're ready here. Gonna handle my business, and we'll come out here. I'm gonna come back in the top 5 points.
Out of curiosity, how's the setup feel?
Pretty good. It's snug. It's not loose. It's honestly perfect.
Yeah, you're
But
welcome.
I will say, yeah,
You are
the best
welcome.
thing, it's snug, but the problem is that a lot of people are gonna take that and use it to their advantage, and that can cause some wrecks. So we're gonna come here, we're gonna see how people handle it, see if they can race clean, and
It's a Blackout Racing event. You think I'm going to put anything out there subpar? No. That setup, I can promise you, is primo.
oh no, I'm not judging your setup. I'm judging the drivers, including me. So
After last night's
We'll
show,
see what happens.
After last night's show with you, I'm going to judge you.
well,
Just put it to the back
Let's
burner.
see if-
Let's not go past that one anyway. Here tonight,
Yeah, give my
what are you
participation medal.
going to have to do here? What are you going to have to do tonight to succeed?
main thing is just these tires are they're getting a little bit worn pretty quickly, so you wanna learn how to handle them, and it's probably gonna be more of a longer fuel race. Probably we've had it here before in the Cup car, so I wouldn't doubt it if we have in these Xfinity cars.
I can tell you, I know the tires and everything will do fine, but there's a certain way you got to do it, and I know how to do it.
Well, you know I'm all gas and no go, so let's see what happens tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Dial in. You're getting ready to throw down.
Yep, appreciate it.
Thanks. So Gabriel Garcia getting ready to throw it in there. Now let's hear from Doug Ward. Dougie boy.
Hey there.
Just getting some driver feedback. How's the setup?
Well, I don't know. I've been driving for like 10 seconds.
Oh, whatever, dude. But here tonight, it's Michigan. What are you going to have to do to ensure that you're 07 crosses the line in the end?
Well, Not completely sure at the moment. Not that. Definitely not that. I guess, I don't know. Be smart. Don't get involved in anything. Yeah, usual stuff.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck. Hopefully the odds are in your favor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That was Doug Ward. Let's hear from Matt Gall. Matt? Matt? Hello? All right, we're going to hear from Mike then. Mike?
Yep.
Mike?
Yes.
Man, what a night. We're coming back into this one. You're on the... we're at Michigan. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling all right, buddy. New day, new car, new track.
Yeah.
Should be pretty fast racing.
I can tell you, I did not jinx out on the setup.
Are we gonna be okay with overheating? It seems like we're running like 6 laps solo. We're 238, 240.
It's called manage your tires.
No, I'm not saying tires. I'm saying water temp.
Whoa, that I did not anticipate. Which should be the right one.
And it's saying race configuration for tape. And I'm like, the track temp's 92, but 6 laps, we'll get high 230s, 240 we're pegging on water temp.
That's not good. Let me check with somebody really quick.
Okay.
I'm getting somebody out there real quick to give me a good run on it.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate it.
Mike Bavinchak, let me check Doug Ward. Doug,
Yeah, what's up?
critical situation. Tell me what you're... throw down that thing at about 6 to 7 laps and tell me what your water temp is at.
Okay. I mean, I just came back out, but so that might take a minute, but
Here, maybe
Will
I can
do.
just run a test drive and just check myself. Because we might have a rain delay.
uh-oh.
Because this is what I actually set myself.
Said it was the water
I
temp.
do
that
apologize,
was-
man, because we are checking some stuff right now. As I know I want to test this myself, but you know what? I got to go and run a test myself if I got to do it.
Yeah, the temp is raising on the straights. Which normally I don't think it does that.
Well, I'm doing some kind of in-car footage here with the Blackout monster. Because I know it's not a flat-out setup.
Yeah, the temp seems to be climbing, and at no point throughout the lap is it really going back down. That's a little tight.
narrow it down because I will know here in about 5 or 6 laps, I think. Just a quick test. Is the water gate the one that goes all the way up to 300?
I'm not sure. I just used the iRacing dashboard.
I don't have that dashboard.
Yeah, I think it'll show up if you just hit like D, I think.
Water temp 235, 236. I put about 5 or 6 on it, so I think we're good.
I think if you're consistently running the high line and you're not letting off enough, it'll consistently keep climbing and climbing. But if you have some like bottom line runs in there, you've got to lift a bit more, it pulls back down in the turns, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think we're gonna be good to go. 'Cause I think just got done throwing 5 or 6 right around the same 234, 235, 236. I don't think it's anything different than normal.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't do any testing on the default setup.
This ain't a default.
I know. I'm saying I didn't get any testing on the default for comparison. So I don't know what the default does.
All I can do is trust what I did, and I think we're good. Because I'm fighting at 227, 226, so I think that's just going crazy.
Oh, I'm getting up. I got up to a peak of 238.
Yeah, I'm hitting 227. We're good.
Alright. If you don't mind me asking, what made you change the setup?
Because the other one was crap.
Gotcha.
All right. All right, guys. I'm going to get you guys out of here. We are good to go.
All right.
Hold on. Gabe.
What?
Real quick, what was your setup spiking at?
I was at about 247. I was gonna come in here, but you said everything was good, so
Yeah, you got to
it
let
was
off.
247.
You can't hold
It was
full throttle.
It was 247. Yeah, that was just me just putting it all in it. So if you're the only problem, it's gonna get kind of hectic is if we're in the draft. But that's pretty much it.
Oh, you got to get a step out and get air on it anyway. We're good.
But we'll see what happens. I think we'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, if tonight's going to be a night of having to take care of your stuff, I don't see a problem with it.
All right, man. Good luck. I got to get you both out of here. All right, there we go. There's goes bed Doug. All right, there we go. We are set. Now let's hear from Robert Lawson here tonight. Robert.
Hey, what's happening?
We are here tonight. I just got done having to do a quick test in the setup myself. Just to verify, how are you feeling tonight?
Pretty good.
What is your setup when you're out there at a full deal? Do you know what your water temp is spiking at?
Yeah, it was getting up to 242, a little more.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to probably wind up stepping out of line eventually anyway.
I can't barely hear you. What's that?
I was able to keep it right around 230s if I let out a little bit.
Yeah, because we were getting that all by ourselves.
Yeah, that's pretty average. I trust the setup provider on this one.
Okey-dokey.
It's all a matter of getting air on that nose. So, but here tonight, Phoenix, Michigan, how do you feel?
Good. Good. I'm feeling better than I did last night. I can tell you that.
All right. Well, if you guys come up quick, we got 25 minutes to hash it out if I'm going to have to go and do a new deal. So,
Okey-dokey.
but yeah, in the draft, what are you hitting for temps?
Right now, I'm 28. It's climbing up.
It is climbing. It's pretty standard to climb these things. As long as it doesn't spike too hard, you should be okay. I think as long as you're able to monitor that, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I've got it right in front of me. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, inside the draft, you're gonna probably spike up a little bit. That's normal, as far as I know. That's why we have to step out every now and then. You can't stay in the draft the full time.
Are you running or are you broadcasting?
I'm broadcasting, but I'm checking all the situation here. All right, I'm
I
gonna
don't
let
know
you.
why I can barely hear you, but okay, buddy.
Yep, I will keep you posted. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, so I don't know what's going on with some of these guys. They're a little bit quiet here tonight and don't know what's going on. We're trying to keep on the situation here. We actually go look at the track time, so they're clocking in pretty solid times here. Let's see here. We're going to check with Dakota Collins next. Dakota. Oh, Dakota? Hello?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. How are you feeling here tonight?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm pretty confident, coming off of last week's win, but, we'll see.
Yeah, real quick, I'm double check. What are you like temp-wise, water temp-wise in open air?
It says 211 and 219. They're all in green.
All in green, okay. Is it spiking?
Yeah, the water temp is.
All right. I think that's going to be pretty normal. I think it's still green no matter what. I was green all the way across the board and I was open air, so.
Yeah, it drops when you go into the corners, so.
All right. I'm pretty sure they set up right then.
Yeah,
and here tonight, coming to Michigan, it's all looking good. I mean, what's it going to be like tonight for you?
Honestly, it's not a super speedway race, so it's a little bit of different strategy. Tried to qualify towards the front of the field and then hopefully be able to keep track position and see where we come down at the end.
All right, man. Well, I'll get you out of here. Good luck here tonight.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. And what one were you in?
Surge.
All right, I'll get you down there. All right, go to Collins, going down to his new one. Brandon Perry is here already. We've got a few guys here. Micah Pocapani's here. Elliot Jacobson, Marty Van Escayan. A lot of guys, super speedway race is over. It was a tough race for drivers last week. But it's only going to get more and more interesting as time goes on. I'm going to go double check with guys. Gabe. Hey, Gabe.
What's up?
If you hear guys complaining about the water temp spiking up above like 250, 260, you're going to have to let me know, okay?
I got you.
I think it's about 270, 280. You got to be nervous.
All right.
Yep. So Gabriel Garcia's going to keep you posted on that. Just to monitor everything. Frank Warner's here. A lot of guys just getting some lap times in, getting set. Sounds like a good time for me to talk about tonight's race sponsor. That's right. If you want to check out some really good videos, go to Indecisive Garage on YouTube and check them out. They'll give you some how-to videos, all sorts of mixed stuff. Check them out. Go to YouTube, type in Indecisive Garage, check them out. They're pretty sure you'll find something you're going to like if you're a race fan. And as we continue on here tonight, I'm going to take a brief commercial break from Indecisive Garage to let you know that they are also responsible for the Indecisive Garage Restart Zone, the Indecisive Garage Bull Award, and the Indecisive Garage Victory Lane. So shout out to those guys for coming on board this tonight. As we are getting this one rolling here. Yeah, I don't need to go fast forward to hit find replay. I actually got a live button. I'll bring you right to it. Thank you, SDK. Just saying, it's a pretty good little product they make. Got a lot of guys here. Matthew Gallo's showing some amazing pace so far. Same with Robert Lawson. Now we're going to hear from Jamie Pugh next. See how he's feeling. Our race reporter / I don't know if he's racing today. Jamie.
Brandon Smith.
Man, what a night. It's Michigan. Are you jumping in the race?
Did somebody spot the 05 hauler?
I don't know. I think I did.
Well, it is on the way.
No, I need you to check the setup. You're our setup specialist.
Okay, I'm almost there.
Guys are reporting spiking temperatures on the water up to 230, 240. And I think they can go to 300, but I don't know what the safety net is.
Oh, 300 is a bit high.
Oh, no, not 300. I mean, they're clocking it around 230 to 250.
Okay, it's not horrible.
I was out there. Water temp was showing green, but up at like 234, 235 in open air.
All right, well, we just unloaded. We'll take her out and see what's going on.
Jamie is our, in case anybody's wondering, Jamie Pugh is our resident track specialist. He's also a racer for Pugh Racing. And he's also our resident potty mouth inside the Discord chat.
Yeah, you'll have that.
No logos on that bad boy?
Well, it's funny you say that, Smith. We had a sponsor this morning. Some things happened. We lost our sponsor, so we're going to go out there and race until we got no money left because my wallet can only run so far.
Oh, I got you. Okay. It's all right. We'll get you covered.
Oh, we're going to go put on a show with or without sponsors.
I think I got a car for you. Don't worry. You won't like it. No, I just needed to know what your take is on that water temp spiking up as high as it seemed like. Guys were saying worried about it. I don't know if I need to worry about it. But you used a test setup, so I figure you know if anybody knows, it's you.
I mean, I'll go put a couple laps together. I mean, I didn't have any problems when we changed the setup before, so we'll see.
Oh, did you test it before we went out today?
Yeah.
With the new one?
Correct, and I didn't have any problems, so I mean, I'm trying to figure out what's the deal.
Okay, if you're saying it's good, we are green. All right, buddy. What chat were you in there? Pew Racing again? Oh,
Correct.
I see. Got you. I'll get you up there. Good luck here tonight, and I'll get you something. Remind me, buddy, on which one you want. Okay, I'll get you hooked up.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you. So Jamie Pugh, a bit on edge here tonight, but he's going to do some testing for us. Let's hear from Jack Scoville. Jack.
Hello.
You don't know Jack.
You're right.
You're coming in here as Michigan. How do you feel about tonight's race?
I feel pretty confident coming into it. We'll see what happens. Obviously, try to keep away from the danger, and hopefully we won't see too much danger tonight. Seems like we got a good field to be able to keep it clean and keep on running, and hopefully end up in the front at the end of it.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully we'll see you at the front.
Thank you, sir. I plan on being there.
Thank you. Jack Scoville, everybody. And next we're going to go to Brandon Perry. I got to have a word with him. Brandon Perry.
Hey, Brandon Smith. What's up, my friend?
Doing great. You're so tonight. Don't forget to dish out the penalties.
Oh yeah, my main job tonight, to be honest. I'm on it. When we're doing qualifying, I'll be reviewing that list, or after I put my lap in, we'll be reviewing that list, and then when we're gridding up, I'm going to be a very, very busy man.
Yes, you are. But here tonight, you're coming in. It's obviously an amazing night for racing. How do you feel?
Pretty good. I'm excited to get back to some normal racing. As me and you talked about today, we had gone from, over in Prime Grid Racing, from super speedway to short track racing, and there's always some drama when it comes off of super speedway racing and short track. And then even in this league, we were coming off of racing at Daytona, so it's good to get back to a track where it takes a little bit more racecraft, a little bit more thought process to make an overtake, a little bit more skill. This is a draft-heavy track, but you still got to know what you're doing here. So I'm excited. I've always liked Michigan. I think it always puts on some great races. Like I said, it is primarily top dominant, but you can still make some great overtakes to get yourself back to the top. So
yeah, that setup's gonna go both. That setup's gonna go all three lines.
Nice. I like that. That's the type of racing that is awesome. Like an auto club where you can run all three lines and get in the different grooves and maybe see a little bit of 3 wide action and keeping it nice and wide open. So this is a fast track. I think you see some action here tonight. I know looks like the sun's out here baking the track, which is good. So might be a little slick for some guys, but we'll get out here, we'll dial it in. So I'm excited for tonight's race. I think it's good, and we got a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pipeline in all 3 heats. So I'm excited.
All right, man. Well, good luck. I'll get you down to the guys, and hopefully see you at the end.
All right, thank you very much, Brendan Smith. We appreciate all that you do.
Thank you. So Brandon Perry's ready to rock and roll. Now let's hear from the one-liner himself, Jesse Erdman. Jesse. Oh, Jesse?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, here tonight, you're coming in. It is not a super speedway, but it is going to be fast. How do you feel?
I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really practiced much, so I'm just going to kind of take it easy and see what happens.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get at it so you get some good practice in, and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So Jesse Erdman is still worried about this. Let's hear from Marty. Marty.
Hey there. How's it going?
Back again. How do you feel?
We're gonna see. I feel all right. Didn't get too much practice time on this track and this setup in particular, so it feels different. But I'm looking forward to it. Last time I said that, I got a top 5 at Vegas. So who knows at this point? But glad to be here.
All right, man. Well, good luck. I'll let you get to it.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. Now let's hear from Raul Desir. Let's hear from him. Raul.
Hello.
You made it, my friend. How do you feel here tonight coming into Michigan?
Scared. I've been obviously watching the stream a bit now while getting everything sorted out. I think obviously you have your hands tied, so I'm not going to push you too much of the things I found with the whole water temp situation. But we're going in here, hopefully a proper blank, clean sheet, because obviously Daytona was a race to forget. I was the unfortunate one to make a very silly move, trying to take it 3 wide towards the end. Wanted to give a show, but just unfortunately the show ended a little too quickly than I would have thought. So had my hands up there. Championship wise, it didn't look like it hurt us too much, but we're gonna try to just forget about the past, look ahead, and try to capitalize on some good results out here. But in terms of this race, I mean, like I said, I've been hearing about the whole water temp situation going on.
Oh, it's fine. We're good.
Oh, looks fine. Okay. Just for me, I didn't do any practice sessions. I ran a race session, but then again, it's probably default iRacing stuff. So if it's fine, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I just saw that it was a concern at one point, but if it's good, then I feel very confident right now from my personal testing.
We had our track specialist actually do a rigorous test, and I tested it, and so I think we're good to go.
All right, that's I know that's the main worry, but as long as we can have all the drivers finish and nobody retire because of the water temp, then that's of course what you need to happen in the positive. So
no,
yeah.
we will wind up probably deleting all the points and then rerunning.
Okay. Wow. All right. Damn. If it's clean enough for me to take P1 at the start, we'll take it.
No, you still don't get it then. Good luck.
Oh, God damn it. I don't got my teammate either, I think he's going to be missing out today.
You know what? You need to put $1 in that swear drop. Oh, I don't go into your stream and knock you around and say swear words.
Hey, I don't say I don't.
You heard a potty mouth.
When did I say anything?
You said a D word.
What?
I'm not saying it because I don't break the rules.
Did I say a D word? Just now or?
It was spelled D-A-M-N.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I am so. I'd like to make a severe.
You know what? I don't want your excuses.
I've made a severe lapse in judgment.
You're dead to me.
I'm not looking for forgiveness. I'm looking for some good success out here. So yes, thank you, and we'll see if we can try to continue putting the team on top here.
Good luck to you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Raul Nasir is still set to rock the house here either way. I got one more interview I think I get out the way here. Let's hear from JR Schomburg next. JR.
Hello, sir.
Man, what a night. I mean, you're coming in here. It's obviously Michigan. How do you feel?
Michigan's one of my favorite tracks. I like this track a lot. So it's going to be, we'll say, tire saving and keeping the car straight off turn 2, but we'll see how many people can do that.
All right, man. Well, hopefully you're one of them, and good luck.
I know, thanks. How's the Armageddon treating you?
Armageddon? I got nothing going on up here.
Yeah, all the snow.
What? Fine, that was snow.
Oh.
It's going to take a lot more to keep my
God, we got
down.
pounded down here.
Yeah, man.
We got pounded down here.
Guess I know where I'm not going next. Good luck.
Bring a shovel, bud. Thank
you. J.R. Stomper, I happen to know where he's at, and I can understand his frustration. Now let's hear from Frank Warner. Frank the Tank.
What is going on?
Man, glad to kind of talk to you. I just want to get your feedback. I know we've been probably listening in a little bit. How is the water temp looking on your end?
I was peaking around 240.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I haven't been in a draft yet, so I don't know, but I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Worst case scenario, we just run we have what we do.
Right? I mean, hell, we got some good drivers out here. I'm sure they can figure it out.
Most of these drivers, it's the setup. I promise the fans, the setup was rigorously tested by at least 3 of us.
Yeah,
including myself.
I mean, the setup actually feels really good. And I don't know why she's climbing up. I mean, you've got the setting for the tape for race, so that should, she shouldn't be running as hot as she is, but hey, that just means we get a little more downforce, a little more speed. I'm okay.
All right, man. Well, I'll get back to it. Good luck, and hopefully odds are in your favor.
All right. Well, we're going to try to, put this number 9 up in the front and give her all she's got.
Thank you. So Frank Warner, give it a little bit of insight there. We do have 17 drivers here, all signed up, ready to rock and roll. Of course, a few penalties are going to be handed out, but right now it seems like a better time than any. Please rise to the plate of our national anthem, this time done by none other than Boys Avenue.
Oh, sir, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What a national anthem that one was. And now we got to go to it because we can't have an official Blackout Racing event without a certain something said. We're going to bring up Jamie Pugh, who's going to do that one for us. Jamie Pugh.
Brandon Smith.
Man, we keep the hat on you at all times. We give you a new one every single time. So we're going to play a little game of musical chairs, and when the music stops, you're going to sit on a chair and look underneath it. You're going to tell me what that chair says.
Alrighty then.
All right, you ready for the song? You're going to like
Sure.
this one. It's the best song ever. It's one that Blackout made up.
Oh boy.
He's a mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn. He's a mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn. Stop! What does it say?
Well, I got this card here. It's got 3 interesting words on it.
Oh, we've got to hear it.
All right. Are we ready?
I think so. I think the fans are ready too.
All right. Drivers, start your engines!
All right, there we go. It is now an official Blackout event. We can finally go forward on this one. Dang it anyway. If it doesn't get said, it's not an official event, and I absolutely will go through all 18 drivers, eliminate all 19 drivers, I guess, eliminate all their points, and we'll have to rerun it. And Jamie would be shooting me in the foot at that point. He would drive all the way here to Minneapolis. He would find out where I work, and then he'd shoot me in the foot. I'm not joking. He would absolutely do it. And he'd make sure it hits the pinky toe or something like that, too, just to annoy me.
Well, like I say, buckwheat's been shot.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight, and thank you for bringing out the 3 famous words to make this thing go green.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you. So we are set. The grid is stacked. The drivers are all ready. For everybody watching, greatly appreciate everybody watching. Also, don't be shy. Remember to shout out to my loving wife, Jenna. She's in the background right now watching the stream, making sure everything is up. Her name is Jenna Lee Lockwood Smith. She does a lot of work behind the scenes. Shout out to Indecisive Garage for coming on board for such an amazing event. This is going to be an absolute amazing track if the drivers do it, and it should bring out some of the best sim racing we have to offer here through Blackout Racing League. This track has actually been a staple with a few drivers out there who absolutely love it. And we are checking everything from the driver tape to everything all the way around. So, I mean, we should see some fast times. We're seeing drivers clock in around 39 seconds a lap all the way down the board. This race is going to be arguably the most competitive race in network history. Oh, my pick to win tonight. Oh my goodness. There is a lot of talent here tonight. If I had to take a wild guess, you know, I'm going to go for Robert Lawson here tonight. He's looking fast. He's a great driver when he's game on. If he gets dialed in, I think he's going to be one person to beat. Along with my other pick is actually the 05 of Jamie Pugh. He's a sleeping giant. When he gets unloaded, he was previously a development driver. He has the pace and the knowledge to get there. If he unleashes all of that and lets everything go and puts it all on the table, it is lights out for the other drivers. I think he is long overdue for a race win, and he's another one to watch. So these drivers get ready to step on track. I'll be back momentarily after a brief commercial break from Indecisive Garage so I can grab me a drink and get stuff set. As we're seeing this one, as we're seeing qualifying in here, let's go over to 90 race points, see where everybody is standing. Up at the top, it is Dylan Moranti with Frank Warner, Dakota Collins, Frank Ward. There's the current point standings down back there. We're going to see some shake up here tonight as Dylan Moranti does not appear to be here. Raul Desir has shown up. So CMRC will make some decent points, but we're seeing a whole lot of give and take out of here tonight, and a few drivers, including Virgil Perriman, don't believe he's here, or Joshua Ingram, who happen to be serving a one-race suspension after an incident involved in last week. So we'll see where everybody clocks in at the end of the night and where we stand at the end of tonight, points-wise. So hopefully it all gets straightened out and squared away. Roland Nasir, though, is in fourth. Gabriel Garcia clocks the top time, 38.823. Doug Ward, Ben Madden, Roland Nasir's in fourth. Then we got Elliot Jacobson, J.R. Schomburg, Jack Scoville goes P7. He's still got another lap, it looks like, though. It looks like he's crossing the line. I think he just got across the line. It's P8. Matthew Gall going top shelf. 38.82, the time to beat it. He beat it by a fraction of a second. Mike Babinchak is on, along with Frank Warner. Frank Warner is just maybe trying to get that thing dialed in to settle it in. If you got drivers want to save some tire here tonight, I will tell you right now, the low side is that's the money for saving tires. That's where you're going to save most tires anyway. You see Mike Babinchak goes up into P11. Marty Van Escayan is in P12. Brandon Perry is stepping out with the number 21 the Marine Machine, as he's going to step out for the first time here during qualifying. You got Marty and Mike sitting there just kind of running some laps and just seeing what they can make stick. Roland Nasir is in P5. Maybe he's just out there getting some extra lap times in. Of course, drivers will have to remember to stay calm here tonight. It's a big race. It's a 100-lap race. You're looking at 200 miles in less than 3 hours. You don't want to know how you can do that with the hypercar. It's about the only way, and if you're lucky. So, just saying, this was going to shape up to be a good race all the way around. See quite a few drivers, some probably a little upset after last week at Daytona, but you know what? Get over it. Just saying, it's racing, it's part of it. There's rules on real tracks, there's rules here also, so we watch it out and everything else. Follow some simple guidelines and stuff, but there's no 100% method for it. Marty Van Escayan is still trying to get up there. Brandon Perry's looking pretty solid, but he's got to have a good, solid run if he wants to really stay in this fight here for the top points. He's honestly been having a hot hand lately. This man has been in the top 5 a lot lately and making a lot of noise. And last night, of course, he was in the top 5 again after a race at Martinsville. So he's a man with a hot hand. Is he one to watch? Definitely. As if he gets going, it could be one of those nights for him. Dakota Collins, of course, coming off a race win at Daytona. And I think this could be one of those nights that will really test him as a driver, as it's going to be one thing he's just going to have to do to get it done is just stay on it all night long and avoid some carnage. Of course, there is Micah Pocapani bringing his 54 machine out. He's going to go out of his sack up to see how he qualifies in. So drivers are getting set for this one. We got less than a minute, about a minute and a half left. Looks like Dakota Collins goes P5. Matthew Gall still on provisional pole. Micah Pocapani is right there. He's going to have to stay on it. You know, you got Jesse Erdman out there along with a few others there. getting some track time in. Nothing wrong with that. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the stream. Shout out to everybody that is watching right now. You guys are actually, here we go. So here's a little message from Indecisive Garage. At Indecisive Garage, you can follow along with Tim. You're a pseudo grandpa that won't yell at you to hold the flashlight still, as he maintains Bambi helps maintain Bambi Lake Baptist Camp and tackles the trials and tribulations of building a racing empire. Watch his journey to 2026 No Name Nationals. Check it out after this exciting race here at my home track, Michigan International Speedway. So, yes, check out Indecisive Garage, as they are tonight's race sponsor. Also, they sponsor the Pole Award, which is won by Matthew Gall. And also, they sponsor the Restart Zone and the Victory Lane. Here we are. The grid is set. Let's get to it. So Matthew Gall will secure pole as Gabriel Garcia will line up alongside. Then we got Doug Ward and Ben Madden, followed by Dakota Collins, Raul Nasir. We got Elliot Jacobson and Frank Warner and J.R. Schomburg and Jack Scoville in row 5. Mike Babinchak and Micah Pocapani is back in row 6. Scroll back even more. We got Mark Brown and Brandon Perry lined up in row 7 with Marty Van Ascayan and Robert Lawson, Isaac Salas and Jesse Erdman, followed by Jamie Pugh in the 05 machine. There they go. They are set. We are good to go here tonight. Let's have some fun.
Electric hum beneath my skin. Circuits dance where dreams begin. Pulses racing on the track. Techno heart won't turn it back. Get lost inside the beat tonight. Wires sparking neon light. Electric fire deep inside. Tech house vibes we ignite. Are whispering to the moon. Baseline shaking every room. Binary codes in the air, moving us without a care. Feel the tension as it climbs. Spinning patterns, breaking time. Energy builds, we cross the streams. Living life in encoded dreams.
Set to go here. We're coming to the Indecisive Garage Restart Zone. First time here tonight. Green flag flies, and we are racing here at Michigan. Doug Ward, Ben Madden, Dakota Collins, all up in the mix. Get up in somebody's business. He'll be all right. Doug Ward's out in front. He's got Dakota Collins right there behind him, trying to get some air. Dakota Collins slides on up, gets right behind Madden, it looks like. Madden grabs a hold of the lead. Doug Ward has nothing he can give him. They got 3 cars on that high side. Madden, Collins, Ward, Warner, all ready to rock and roll. High up to the wall as there's multiple lanes of traffic here. There are 3 and 4 wide already. Woohoo! Look at this, Ben Madden. The Menards car is out in front. I am happy because I work for Menards. Go, Ben Madden, go, buddy, go. As he starts off this party great as drivers are absolutely flying already. It's quite a bit going on here. Looks like Gabriel Garcia's going down. Oh, they're just serving a penalty. Gabriel Garcia did have an early out penalty. There is 3 lanes of traffic going right there. 3 wide coming across the line. Brandon Berry holds it in there. He says, no, not today, buddy. I'm just going to do what I want here. And check this out. He's got cars inside, cars outside. It is a madhouse up there. And check this one out. Dakota Collins, Ben Madden. This is for the lead. Dakota Collins has the high side advantage. The high side is fast here, but the low side will save the tires. Dakota Collins high up to the wall. That is going to allow a whole heap of drivers to go through. Jack Scoville, Doug Ward, J.R. Sommer, Frank Warner, 2 wide, 2 by 2. We are coming across the go into turn 1 here. Man, what racing we are seeing here. This is great. This is a pleasure. In fact, Ben Madden, of course, the current race leader. Jack Scoville right behind. Doug Ward, J.R. Sommer, Frank Warner, Mike Babchak. We got Brandon Perry, Dakota Collins, Mark Brown, all in this mix. And this battle right here is going to get extra spicy here. As one thing they got to know is how to keep that thing nice and cool, nice and gushy. As Ben Madden now has a challenger. He's got Jack Scoville on that high side. High side, of course, is fast. And Jack Scoville did get scored in the lead currently, but as the low side comes together here, you gotta watch it on that high side. It might with the tail. If you get too high, you're in the wall. In the wall is no good thing. Scoville leads his first lap here tonight. Doug Ward, J.R. Sommer, Frank Warner all right behind that. You do see a big battle here back here. This is the battle for like 6th place, back for 7th place, in fact. You got Mark Brown, Dakota Collins, Matt Gallin, Rolls here. They're kind of losing a little bit of the gap. But Brandon Perry's up at that high side. What can he do? He's going to have to find a way to be fast to get around Mark Brown. But Mark Brown actually seems like he has something here to offer here tonight. Brandon Perry cuts down, tries to look low. Mark Brown shuts the door. He says, not today, buddy, not today. Scoville give it a little bit of aero block. These guys are absolutely flying now. We got a big battle here. Mike Babchak is facing off against Mark Brown, Dakota Collins, Brandon Perry, and Matt Gall now. While they're battling, look who's sneaking into the picture. Raul Desir with Isaac Salas is looking. We got Robert Lawson and Jesse Urban there. And Jamie Pugh is actually in this fight. As he's sitting back in 15th place right now. And he's not really giving an inch at all. course, drivers that served penalties from last week are at the back. Jack Scoville is starting to pull a gap, however. He's doing a pretty good job of that. Guys are starting to space out a little bit, but here is the fight. Look at this battle here. It's still raging. Nobody's giving an inch here. Track times are actually ranging all the way into the 39s for the best lap. Guess what? It's 39s for the last lap. These guys are all averaging the same lap time all the way down the board. This thing is insane. I anticipated a good run. Oh, but Perry shuts the door on Collins. Collins goes in, switches up. Perry has no answer. Great move by Collins to get that pass done. What a clean pass, actually. That was amazing. As drivers steadily, big trouble for Brandon Perry. Just got tight, got back on. Looks like he's not having too much damage though, so he's okay. But he is gonna have to watch out, monitor those tire situations as that wall is not very kind. Seen a couple of guys get off track on that line there, but they're all back, they're all clean. Okay, we're good to go. Matthew Gall staying right on it, working his way through the field. He's got back up to 10th place. So he's a fast, Matthew Gall, of course, we all know has a fast car. He's great in qualifying. We have this battle back here is a fun one. Martin Brown is battling for 5th place. The battle for 5th. Of course, all drivers know that if you get a top 5 here with this club, guess what? You get a nice little cushy interview. You get to interview in the top 5. Doug Ward sitting right up here. He's just kind of rocking the house, but check it out. It is Jack Scoville defending against J.R. Schomburg, Doug Ward, Ben Mantle. The battle for the lead is on. J.R. Schomburg has started to finally push the throttle down. And these guys are figuring it out as the race goes on. They are absolutely bringing me a show. This is elbows out, game on. They are throwing, holding nothing back. The setup, I can't stress it enough. These guys are all clocking in around the same. As it is a big setup league. They're all right around the 40s now, so tire wear is taking effect here. It is going to be very tough to pass. If anybody wants the Mario Party update, Dennis and Sarah are swinging from ropes. So I don't know who's who, but they are just swinging from ropes. And this guy, I don't know who's leading the event here yet, but I will keep you posted on who is winning the Mario Party battle. Actually, it is Jenna leading the Mario Party battle with Donkey Kong. Jack Scoville and J.R. Schomburg just kind of getting in the draft. Now, this is where they got to just stay on it. You got to run your race. You can't get into the other person's head. But as we're watching this, Ben Madden look inside. Look back here. 3 more cars. That's Dakota Collins, Mark Brown, Raul Sear, all in the battle for the 5th place spot still. Matthew Gall, Isaac Salas, Mascot Mike, Brandon Perry, Frank Warner, Jesse Irvin, Jamie Pugh is still battling. He's giving everything he's got. He'll nothing back, actually. He is doing a really good job staying on point, staying focused, running his race, not getting into everybody else's race. As he's steadily climbing through this thing. Look at this. Doug Ward looking to the inside of J.R. Schomburg. He's got Ben Madden right behind. Scoville gets out of line, but that could have been a mistake, as that allowed, I believe that allowed J.R. Schomburg to close the gap just a little, just a smidge, about 2 points gap. Scoville high up into the wall. Schomburg comes through. Schomburg sees the mistake, takes full advantage, and is leading his first lap of tonight's race. I don't know what to think of this. It's getting to be an amazing race early on. Seeing a lot of competitive action all the way down the board. The front four are racing it out. Back here, the top 5 is up for grabs. Scroll back here. Another battle is brewing out here. As Brandon Perry is battling it out with Frank Warner and Jesse Erdman. We have been green now for 17 laps. Jack Scoville regains the lead from J.R. Schomburg. It is war here at Michigan. As we go into it, let's go look at the tail of the tank here. 18 laps, 4 lead changes. Jack Scoville on the lead lap, or out in front. Tries to break the draft, does not work. It's honestly, I don't know if it's worth it at this point to do that. Schomburg's looking like he's picking up the pace on it. Kind of going back to a little bit more back here. I want to come back to this battle that we've seen here with Jesse Erdman, Frank Warner, and Brandon Perry. Because if you look behind, you do see the 47 of Robert Lawson giving Jamie Pugh a little bit of a bump. As those two look like they're closing up the gap to Brandon Perry and Frank Warner and those guys. So that could become like a 6-car battle. Scoville, Ward, Schomburg, Madden, Collins, our top 5. Nasir, Brown, Dahl, and Salas. Mascot Mike, our top 10. And we got Erdman, Perry, Warner. I don't know who's coming out there. Warner's in trouble. Perry gets the inside group line. Perry might go for a two-car pass here if he can get the line. He does not. And that is allowing back behind here. Jamie Pugh is coming through. He says, okay, guys, let's just stay on this. I'm going to show you how this is done. We're going to stay on it. We're going to get it done here tonight. No sponsors, just me, basically, for him. Lawson and Jacobson are still battling it out. As we're really watching this thing, and drivers are really racing it out here. It means that, oh my goodness, I missed something. Doug Ward, Doug Ward just grabbed the lead from Scoville and Madden. Now Madden comes through. Scoville might be in trouble. Scoville might have ran out of tire, along with J.R. Schomburg. Schomburg's in trouble. He's got Roland Nasir and Dakota Collins. Collins tries to get his way down into that low side. Nasir is right there to back that one up and says, no, not today. And Nasir, oh my goodness. We do see something back there. It looks like everybody's back in. Scoville and looked like Ben Madden actually had something happen. So Doug Ward, Roll Nasir, Dakota Collins, Mark Brown, Ben Madden, Matt Gall, J.R. Schomburg now up into our top stuff here. But these drivers have got to stay on it the entire time. This setup and everything got to make the tires stick. You gotta basically hum to the tires. You gotta be like, hump, tire, hump, tire. Kind of like that. Kind of like what you see in the Mighty Ducks. Or kind of pretend like you're singing swing matter, but hump, tire. Change the words around. It'll be fun. But just kind of let it go to the get loud zone as I grab me a drink and check out a couple other stuff in the chat here. Hopefully everybody is out there enjoying this one because it is going green and clean right now. And this is Michigan. This is what it's all about. Doug Ward is flying. Did he figure it out? We'll find out after pit stops here very shortly, I'm sure. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to a brief message from the Indecisive Garage. Have begun here. Doug Ward still out front. Dakota Collins, Mark Brown, Matt Gall, all battling up through the track, through the field here. Doug Ward trying to keep it under him the best he can. Dakota Collins is kind of hoping he can stay out in front of a few drivers here. But now the pit stop race. Dakota Collins, Mark Brown come down pit lane. We are seeing a lot of pit stop strategies come out. Dakota Collins, Mark Brown, J.R. Sommer in the pits right now. Doug Ward, Matthew Gall, Isaac Salas, Ben Madden, and Jesse Erdman move up to the front. So this is where they gotta keep it under them. They get 3 sets of tires. Only 3. Was this a mistake? Quite possibly. Matthew Gall, Ben Madden, they stay out. They kind of have an idea of what they want to do early on. They do only get 3 sets of tires. How are they going to work the 3 sets of tires? We do not know. But if you need to, I would suggest maybe holding it down to that low side. Ward, Warner, Perry, Salas, Lawson, Van Cayenne all come down pit lane. Will the tires last up to 40 laps here? I have honestly no clue. I will tell you, tire wear is going to be a factor here tonight as we see more drivers come down pit lane. And they are all coming down pit lane now, so this is going to be interesting to see where they all stack and what they want to do. Do you take tires at this pit stop? Do you not? You know, that is going to be a good question for somebody. as we were seeing a lot of people come out here. But look at this. Raul Nasir in the meantime went for the undercut, risky strat, and he takes over the lead here tonight. As he just kind of came in there, he's like, all right, we got the strat dialed in. The downfall is he's got the oldest tires on the track. And here is the pit stop strategies as they break loose. If I had to take a guess at the end, if they go with this strategy, they got 2 sets left. They got to make them last. This is what the challenge is, and that is why I love Michigan. These guys are racing with everything. They got Raul Nasir, Doug Ward, Jack Scoville, Isaac Solid, Mark Brown, Dakota Collins, Matthew Gall, Ben Madden, Frank Warner, Jesse Erdman, Brandon Perry, we've got Robert Lawson, Jamie Hughes steps back out. He's back on it. And he's got a few other drivers right behind him. He's doing a great race, actually. As these guys are not actually having a bad time. They're 31 laps in, 100 lap race. The pit strategy came into effect right now. On that first strat, that is where they're going to have to really work on the line that they need to do. And it looks like Gabriel Garcia and Micah Pocapani go a lap down. As Nasir did get the jump on Garcia, but Garcia actually has a shot at making this lap back up to pull away. So Garcia is might be trying to push that limit to get his lap back the old-fashioned way, because there's no blue flag in Nova Racing. As we are seeing just absolute finest of races. And, you know, like any championship, this one is not going to be given away, as Network does. Blackout Racing League does have a very, very awesome trophy that they sent down to the winning driver. Nasir, Ward, Scoville, Salas, and Brown are our top guys here. Dakota Collins, Matthew Gall, Ben Madden, Frank Warner, Jesse Erdman hit a little bit late, but nothing really too badly hurt. Now that everybody's kind of settling in here, they just got to work the tires. They know what the tire wear is. They know how far they can push them. So that's where the first first pit stop tells you everything you need to know to go throughout the rest of the race. Frank Warner, a little bit loose, gets it back on safe. See it spaced out a little bit here now. Doug Ward and Jack Scoville. There, we are lap 35 of 100, no cautions yet. As it is elbows out, just strategy. This is an amazing race, and what we anticipated to be a good one. You know, we're seeing a lot of stuff happen in this one that is absolutely awesome. Frank Warner helping Jesse Erdman look to the inside. We go 3 wide, turn 3 and 4 here. And check it out, a little bit of give and take, a little bit of, you know what? Nope, they're not giving nothing. They said Frank Warner did have to try and pass the ball. And he is perfectly able to. That is the battle for what looks to be 9th place. Brandon Perry sees the opportunity and grabs the position from Jesse Erdman. Jamie Pugh, of course, chasing down J.R. Chomper. Pugh looks inside, Chomper high up into the wall. loses the position to Jamie Pugh. That's also going to bring Elliot Jacobson through. See the damage on Schomburg. His machine could be a little bit tight right now. Roll to Sears, still out in front. He's got to be feeling this one. You're out in front. You got the fuel race and everything else going on. What do? You got to find a way to maximize the fuel. And where you can, you got to actually gauge it out where you can take tires where you don't need tires. It's kind of one of those, it could be really good or really bad. There's not been a caution, which fuel strat is going to be a factor now too because of the excess burn. It looks like a lot of wide open racing, which is not allowing any driver to save fuel. So this thing is absolutely becoming incredible. There's the 05 of Jamie Pugh. Jamie is maybe trying to work the thing backwards. He works the strat a little bit different than some other guys. The strat works some days. Other times it either works or it don't. It's all a matter of what happens throughout the night. We are still racing pretty solid here tonight, but I'm going to grab me a drink. There's still a lot going on. Let's have a blackout. We're going to do the Blackout Get Loud zone as we're just going to put it on Wander. It's going to roam around and show me what's happening. As I say that, Doug Ward is facing off against Isaac Salas. Salas is in this fight for the front three now. What a night. Last week, obviously a brutal week for Daytona. This week, 40 lap green. Stay tuned as I'm sure Indecisive Garage is loving this one.
Move your body for the solid animals.
All right, I am back, everybody. You see a little bit of a wiggle out of Rules here, and that opened the door. Doug Ward comes through. Salas is looking to capitalize. Doug Ward, Rules is here, and Isaac Salas. The battle for the front three is on. There's Mark Brown. Mark Brown is in this fight pretty good right now, as nobody's really giving nothing here. They're actually being pretty respectful too throughout the whole night. I'm not seeing anything that's gone completely sideways. Doug Ward, of course, did regain the lead in front of Raul Desir. Now this is where Raul could play it smart, maybe just get right into the draft and just stay on him, but nah, you try to go back for the lead as if you can. Slides back up in line. Isaac Salas, of course, aims to capitalize there, goes to the inside, goes to the outside. Raul Desir might not have an answer here. Salas has the advantage on the exit here. They shut it down. Doug Ward loses a little bit of grip on the exit, gets loose. These guys are absolutely flying. This is absolute barn burner. I don't know where everybody's going to wind up, but I know a few drivers in the pack are like, keep battling, guys. When we guys burn up your stuff, we'll be there. As it looks like Brandon Perry looks to make a move on Frank Warner. Warner has the high side advantage, which has been faster. Doug Ward kind of pulling away. Brandon Perry, though, and Frank Warner battling this one out. We go to the pit stop strategy, though. I would foresee these guys having to make it to at least, at a minimum of lap 50. Probably be about the pit window for these guys. We kind of went off of some of the earlier guys here. Were 16 laps in or so with most of these guys. So this is going to be excellent time. Do not get a black flag on pit lane. If you get that black flag here tonight on pit lane, I promise you, you are going to lose a position in a whole lot of time. That's what you don't want to see happen. We're coming up on the green flag pit stop, I believe, once again. So I'm going to take a brief message from Indecisive Garage. We just got to jam out a bit. Stay tuned.
I say your echoes, yeah, the memories we made. I don't wanna let go, don't want us to fade. I use it as a stepping stone, 'cause losing you I made I grow. Still feel your presence in my bones, so I no longer feel alone. Everywhere I go, I still carry a part of you. Everywhere I go, I still carry a part of you. Carry a part of you. I wish that I could hold you, see your face just one more time. Do you have the best you? Give me just a sign. Everywhere I go, I still carry a part of you. Everywhere I go, I still carry a part of you. Carry a part of you. I use it as a stepping stone, 'cause losing you I made I grow. Still feel your presence in my bones, so I no longer feel alone. Everywhere I go, I still carry a part of you. Everywhere I go, I still carry a part of you. Carry a part of you.
What a race. These guys have done it. Bingo, bippity, boppity, boo. A new record on Blackout Racing Network. They have gone 100 miles in less than 35 minutes. Let's see the cops keep up. You know, Johnny 5-0, you want to try to keep up a little bit? These guys have brought trains to the party, and they are not slowing down anytime soon. Dunmore, Mark Brown, battle for the lead is on. Mark Brown looks to maybe make some noise here in that number 68 machine. He's being very patient, very cautious, gets down into the corner. Mark Brown doesn't get him on the exit. No, Doug Ward stays out in front. Roland Desir has got eyes and Solids behind. I don't know what happened to Solids. I know I've seen him come off the wall a little bit. I'm sure it'll get reviewed. We also have Scoville and Matt Gall actually battling this one out a little bit. as Matthew Gall in qualifying, he did get the pole award. And he's racing it out pretty good. Ben Madden's back there too. Robert Clausen and Jesse Erdman are battling it out. Frank Warner battling it out with Brandon Perry. Jamie Pugh is back here riding. And I tell you what, he's actually being really smart. He's not really burning up the stuff either. I've actually ran laps against Jamie Pugh, and he's actually fast. So tonight, this is clearly here on Strat. Roll Desir pitting again. He heads down to the pit lane. Doug Ward, Mark Brown, Isaac Salas are top three. Dakota Collins, Matthew Gall with Jack Scoville battling it out for the top five there. Of course, Doug Ward and Mark Brown are trying to see who can get this one done. Very interesting. J.R. Chalmers on pit road. So a few guys will like to pit at about the halfway point, not under her there. The tires will go the distance. It doesn't matter how you use them. If you can make them last, that is going to be to your advantage. This race is absolutely epic. Don't see anything happening, just anything happening, which is great. We're watching cars, and they are, oh my, Jamie Pugh's actually catching up to Brandon Perry now. Less than a second the gap. All the drivers are running right around the same lap time. This is insane. So it doesn't matter who can actually get the better line of one another. Jack Scoville's coming down pit road. Looks like he is fine. Not seeing any black flags, but check this out. Doug Ward sees rolled. Nasir out in front, and Nasir is staying on the lead lap, in fact. So drivers are having a whole lot of fun here. Looks like we're going to see a few more come down pit road. Here we go, gas and go. Get it off the jack and roll. We're watching for penalties. I'm not seeing anything right now. And now our leader goes to Matthew Gall and Ben Madden. So far this race, we'll go to the race stats so far. We have seen 56 of 100, no caution, 9 lead changes throughout the night. This race is, oh, it's giving me shivers already. It's absolutely amazing to see how well these drivers have bounced back after a devastating, pretty tough race at Daytona, I should say. Not so much devastating. Some drivers found a lot of success, other drivers not so much. Here we go as the pit stop dance is not going to stop, I don't think, anytime soon. This highly anticipated Michigan race among these drivers is absolutely going to be who has the strat to win. And you know, I got a lot of hopes and a lot of dreams on some of you drivers. Oh, Jamie Pugh adjusted some camber on there on that number 05 machine. Just adjusted the camera a little bit, nothing hurt, I don't think. And Matthew Gall regains over the lead. He's led a few times now. Check this out though. Dakota Collins gets through. A few drivers just regaining their lap back. So this last pit stop is gonna be the make it or break it point. They have got to have an absolute perfect pit. I mean, you got to be down in pit lane and out quick. You cannot hesitate. As we are seeing the pit lap time being right around 44 to 45 seconds, sometimes 49 seconds. So drivers have to get up. Basically, to get on it, you have to come into pit lane and hit this. You got to hit your box perfect. You cannot make a mistake. Jamie Pugh is out in front. He's going to lead a lap, I think. Jamie Pugh in the 05 is going to lead a lap. He's going to grab an extra bonus point if he stays there. The 05 out front for the first time here tonight. This one is going to be great, I hope, for him. Jamie, what are you doing? You're supposed to, oh my goodness, he's going to come down pit road. Raul Desir is clocking it in. He says, all right, I'm going for it. Jamie Pugh might not have had enough fuel to go much further. Raul Desir is going to regain the lead in front of Doug Ward and Isaac Salas, who are battling this one out once again. Now this is very interesting. Jamie Pugh's got to get out of that pit box. He's got to go. He's got to get it off the Jags, buddy. Go, go, go. You got yelling at your pit crew while you're down there. So Jamie Pugh gets it off the Jags. He's rolling. Raul Desir is going to try and put him a lap down if he can. There comes the leaders. Jamie Pugh is trying to get off the pit road now. Raul Desir and those guys are coming down. Jamie Pugh gets up to speed, stays out in front of them, does not lose the gap. And that is where the pit stops matter here tonight. Check this one out though. Raul Desir has got Mike Babinchak there. Babinchak's gonna regain his lap back. So smart drivers just got to stay calm here. We are at lap 62 of 100. We have not had a yellow at all. It is green flag and flying here tonight. Raul Desir, Doug Ward, Isaac Salas, Jack Scoville, Dakota Collins, Mark Brown, Ben Madden, Matt Gall, Robert Lawson, and Jesse Erdman are top 10. Back behind them, Frank Warner, Brandon Perry, J.R. Sommer, Jamie Pugh, Mascot Mike, Elliot Dixon, Gabriel Garcia, and Martin Van Escayan, all back in, all the way down the field here. It looks like Mike the Pocahontas is out of tonight's race. We'll call it engine failure. Lap 63 of 100. Don't go anywhere after this brief message from our sponsors here tonight, Indecisive Garage. You know, and let's just see if I can do this the correct way. At Indecisive Garage, you can follow along with Tim, your pseudo grandpa that won't yell at you to hold the flashlight still, as he maintains Bambi Lake Baptist Camp and tackles all the trials and tribulations of building a racing empire. Watch the journey to the 2026 No Name Nationals. Check it out after this exciting race here at my home track, Michigan International Speedway. A very special message from the race sponsors here tonight, as drivers are still battling this one out and showing what they got. Raul Desir is the race leader in front of Doug Ward. Doug Ward, of course, battling it out with Isaac Salas. Jack Scoville is battling it out with Dakota Collins. Mark Brown is back there, but he's gone behind the lap car. That's Gabriel Garcia, who had to serve a drive-through penalty earlier on today. These guys are giving us a show. that we highly anticipated, 65 100. Don't go anywhere after this brief message from the network.
You've got me saying what's in my head, filling my mind with these images, yeah. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, 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 it ain't right, right, it ain't right. Oh no. You're calling my phone. I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful until I never know when you're coming back around. When you're coming back around. When you're coming back around. When you're coming back
All right, I am back in the race. We are still green flag. So rolling this here, though. In the meantime, Isaac Gonzalez did finally get around Doug Ward. Ward definitely making it work for him. Dakota Collins, Jack Scoville. Oh my, look at this. Jack Scoville is getting passed by Mark Brown. Mark Brown, so this is a battle for 5th place. As Scoville's trying to get around, gets right up in there. Does have to lay off a little bit. So we are staying high. Oh, Scoville hard a little bit into the wall. It's adjusting that camber again. Call it a camber adjustment. Drivers still trying to work their way through stuff here. Jamie Pugh gets around Frank Warner. Warner late in the run. Might be starting to tire out a little bit as it's been a long one. 70 laps in, 100 laps. They have gone a long ways in a very short amount of time. In fact, they're running right around 40-second lap times. Frank Warner, though, lost something there. Something's wrong with Warner. He's off pace a little bit. We got Brandon Perry, and Jamie Pugh is setting his sights on him. You know, you see him screaming in that Chevy. Brandon Perry, of course, in the Chevy also. Rule Nasir out in front of this one as he is not laying off the gas anytime soon. It's been a hard-fought battle for these guys. Gabriel Garcia goes to make the pass, get around Doug Ward the hard way here. We're going to go to the pit stops because these guys got to get close to that the next pit stop for these guys. As it is gone green the entire time. 29 laps to go. Whoever get crowned a champion here. As the final pit stop, you got to figure in these guys are tired at this point. I do mean absolutely shot. You've driven the equivalent of driving from where I'm at in South Dakota in less than 3 hours. In fact, they've gone more than halfway in less than an hour. So they're throwing everything on the table here tonight as what a race. absolute green flag strat run out of nearly every driver, as the admins might have beat him up a little bit. Just saying. Brandon Perry and Jamie Pugh still back here, but Jamie Pugh is gaining on him. It's not much, but that gap is closing. So does Brandon Perry have something for him? Who knows? One guy's been on it all night, those rules this year, with that number 7 machine. He has been flying. The driver out of Canada is absolutely doing a fantastic job of staying out in front all night long. Now, Isaac Salas blinked a little bit. Not terrible, but now he's starting to catch this year. The gap is closed down to a 0.7 the gap. So Nasir, on the older tires, he's been 3 laps sooner than everybody else. And his final pit stop has got to be coming up. So what do you do at that point? You got to hope you can stay out in front. As some of these guys are probably actually like, man, I really wish there was a caution. As I sort of I'm sort of hoping on no cautions. I hope, I'm not sure. But you do see that every driver is giving everything they got to maintain this one. Nasir might find himself in trouble here to lose the lead. If Isaac Salas manages to get to his back bumper, it is a 0.3 gap in closing. And Salas is coming for it late in the run. Late in the run, Salas is actually doing a really good job just getting to that back bumper of Nasir. Nasir is going to have to do maybe some aero block or something to stay out in front of this one. Salas looks to the high side, doesn't get the run. No, Salas comes inside. This is the... Does he get it? He does. Isaac Salas has scored a point for leading a lap, and he got it done at the line. And now Isaac Salas is leading the race. Amongst drivers, though, that led this race, we'll kind of go through some of the how the races have gone so far. You know, Dylan Morant came out first, won that one. Michael Durham won the second one. Kurt Bray, then we went to Cody Collins. 4 races, 4 different winners. We could see a new winner here tonight. In fact, I am almost certain we're going to see a new winner here tonight. But who's it going to be? I mean, Isaac Salas. Oh my, Salas kind of blinked out of there. He brought the Houdini machine. Didn't realize Dax Scoville was driving that machine. We're going to have to check the tech on that number 5 machine now. Because now he's actually having a little bit of connection issue. That is devastating for him if it wasn't becoming too bad. As iRacing does have a network quality rule. Roll here, comes down pit road. That's going to allow Salas to get out in front and just stay there. It might have just given him a little bit of the advantage he needs if Nasir messes up in the pits. That will ruin his night. The other drivers are just kind of staying there, staying put. And we're kind of watching all this. Matthew Gallo getting passed by Ben Madden. This one is actually really, I'm really absolutely loving this race though. A lot of give and take out of the drivers. Mark Brown's coming down pit lane now. Isaac Salas, oh, there it is. Salas to aim to get a lap down. Salas stayed out, put Nasir a lap down. The race is on. as those two, after a pit cycle, would be scored as leading the race. But now Salas has put the 0 lap down. Is he going to come down pit road? He is. The race is on. Here it goes. Pit road gets busy. Jack Scoville jumps out front. The Ruger man has control of the race. And after the pit stop cycles here, let's take a look. We've seen 11 lead changes. We're on lap 81 of 100 so far. Jack Scoville leads, of course. So Scoville, Madden, and Erdman are top 3 now. Brandon Perry's actually coming up there too. I'd really be interested to find out who is going to get scored on this one. Jamie Pugh did wind up going a lap down, but I think he'll wind up getting back after the pit cycle. Very interesting. It looks like Jamie Pugh actually had a longer pit cycle than the other guys. So that's what we're talking about by the pit cycles. It gotta matter here. These guys are...
Yellow.
Oh my goodness. Yellow flag flies. It looks like it's something to do with Isaac Salas here. Let's go to this one and see who brought it out here tonight. Not sure exactly what happened. Okay, so let's take a look here. As Salas is coming out, I mean, I don't know exactly what happened. It looks like you see the quick wiggle out of it. There's the wiggle, and that upset the car just enough. And that was game over. Down to the wall, hard hit. That car is destroyed. And a blown motor, so we go to the caution here tonight for the first time. After 80 plus laps, Scoville will be out in front. What a night to remember for these guys. And of course, the guys that pit in front of that one is trouble. We don't know what happened to Salas. I know that was a hard hit. I hope he's okay. But the Indecisive garage replay kind of showed just that wiggle, the brief wiggle, upset the car, game over, down into the wall. Drivers are going to come down into pit road now, but don't go anywhere. We're going to amp up. We're going to crank this thing up to a 10 and finish this one off.
Legend. I have nothing to lose. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Wake up. I know what's real. Escape reality. Hardwired. at the sky and wonder at our place in the stars. This is the world you've made yourself. Now you have to live in it. The end is in our sights. The future is already here. No matter how hard we tried, we are doomed. Say your goodbyes. Brace yourself.
Hang on, we're not going green.
I can see the end inside. 3, 2, 1. Hardwired. Disconnect.
Looks like we're coming to the line. We're coming to the Indecisive Garage restart zone one more time. Here we go. Green flag flies, and we are green flag for the second time here tonight. 15 laps to go. Who is going to find themselves up on top? Roland Sear, Mark Brown, Jack Scoville, and it looks like Ben Madden, Brandon Perry all in that fight. Gabriel Garcia, after having to do a drive-through, he's back on point and trying to get a top 5 here tonight. Look at how, oh my, big wreck in the back. Because it looks like something to do with Robert Lawson. We're going to go to the Indecisive Garage replay. We're going to take a look and see what we got going on here. So Lawson comes out, goes straight to the high side, and right across the nose of J.R. Schomburg. Now, see the guys behind. They're like, oh, yeah, we're getting out of this thing. As looks like Jamie Pugh actually started to lead the way to get around that thing. Guys stay off of it, get down low, get down wherever they can to avoid the carnage up there. That one will fall under replay at the end of the night. Here as we're going to go into that one. Let's make a note of that. 88. 87. Something like that. All right, we're just going to wind up reviewing that one at the end of the night. Roland Desir, Mark Brown, Jack Scoville, Ben Maddock, Gabriel Garcia, our top 5. Brandon Perry, Jesse Urban, Doug Ward, Matthew Gall, J.R. Schomburg, our top 10. Jamie Pugh, Frank Warner, Dakota Collins, Robert Lawson, Mascot Mike, Marty Van Esky and Elliot Jacobson down in pits, along with Isaac Salas, who is actually out of tonight's race with the blown engine from that early on contact where there was, I have no clue about that one. It was a squiggle, a wiggle, and gone. I don't know what to say more about it. But we're going to be coming to green in just 2 laps. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned after this brief message from our sponsors, Indecisive Garage.
Oh, hi. It's me again. I missed you. You remember me, right? I'm not only there at night. You seem a little nervous in your head. It's like a creepy circus. Are you ready for the show? Now tell me, where did all your courage go? I'm back. Boom. I control you, just as in a game. But don't try to fight me back. You can't break me. Try it, and you shall see. I'm back. Boom. Unprepared, I would swear. You are pretty scared. It is like a magic show, a darker flow. I won't let you go. I'm here. I control you, just as in a game. But don't try to fight me back. You can't break me. Try it, and you shall see. I'm back. Boom.
Green, green, green. Yellow flag is out.
to the Indecisive Garage Restart Zone. Green flag flies, and we are racing once again. Check this out, guys. Making moves to try and better the position here. The series is under fire here. Scoville gets taking it to the limit on the high side. The series stays on the inside line. He's very, very well protecting it here. We got 2 laps to go, and
Yellow.
another big wreck, actually. We go lap 103 here. Let's go take a look at this one from the Indecisive Garage replay. Just to kind of take a look here. Gonna jump in. We're gonna go to far chase. It looked like it happened back here. Schomburg running the line there. Brings it out to the high side. Contact with, 45 makes contact with the 1, and that is where it all started. And around they go. So these guys are still finding out who's the winner. We got another green-white checker. This is the final one. The final final green-white checker. If we have to finish under caution here tonight, it would be the first time for this one. So I would hang on to your hat, because we could see some either really brave moves or some not so brave moves that end up turning into a great finish here. Not 100% sure. We should have 3 green-white checkers, though. As they come to the line, we will find out. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be. As long as iRacing didn't screw up. The lights are still on here. We're going to go and let the music roll as we figure this one out.
In the shadow, we can fall down from the high lows, trying to find home. You could be my everything I needed to escape. You could be my everything I needed. A light in this place. I don't even know your name, but you're a light I've never felt. You light my way in the shadow. Light in this place. I don't even know
come to the Indecisive Garage restart zone one more time. This is the final green-white checkered. Green flag flies
Green's out,
here
green flag,
once
green flag.
again here, and we are rolling. The cars got to be getting tired. The guys got to be getting tired here, but at the same time, you have got to finish this one. Dakota Collins aims to make a move on the inside of Nasir. It looks like Jack Scoville's looking like he's going to get right in there also. A little bit of a bump out of Collins. We are checking up a little bit at the back. We stay green. Guys made the moves. They made them stick. Nasir gets out in front. He stays there. Nasir, Collins, Scoville, Erdman, Garcia, our top 5 here tonight. White flag flies as we cross the line. What a night, and these guys are giving everything on the final lap here. I promise you that, and here we go. Nasir and Collins still out front, leading the way in the hard charge. Looks like back behind, Doug Ward looks to make a move on Garcia. Garcia might not have an answer. Pugh's on the inside, 3 wide through the field. Nasir's going to cross the line first, but back here we still have it. We cross the line, 3 cars wide, and it looks like an amazing finish as always here. Man, what a night. Nasir brings home the win. Then we got Collins, Scoville, Erdman, and Ward, our top 5. After that, Jamie Pugh bringing home a 6th place finish with Gabriel Garcia, Ben Madden, Matthew Gall, Marty Van Escayan, Mark Brown, Mike Babinchak, Frank Warner, Brandon Perry, Robert Lawson, J.R. Chambers, Jacobson, Salas, and Mokapani. But up front, it is Raul Nasir, CMRSC's own, bringing home the dub in the Canadian Tire Chevrolet Camaro. He is going to be excited about this one. If I know him, he's going to bring me some electricity here. Here we go. Oh, maybe I don't even think he knows how to do the victory lane thing here yet, as he's been shut out. But there he goes. Raul Nasir brings home the win. He's happy as a clam. Let's go to Doug Ward next to see how he feels after this one. Doug,
hey,
what a race. I mean, that battle at the end was exciting. How do you feel about this one?
I mean, you know, I can't complain about a top 5, but I just feel like, you know, most of this race I was up in the top 3. I even led a good number of laps for a while. But, you know, that first caution came out, just caught me at a real unlucky time. I just pit, so I had to go to the back of the field. And just from there, it got tough to try and fight my way back with all the ensuing cautions. But, you know, I'm glad I was able to get back up to a top 5 at least.
Well, you did it here at Michigan. Congrats on that one. Great job. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching cheer you on in that 07 machine?
I got to shout out, as always, my mom and my grandma. They always watch these races for me. Shout out Brandon Perry for putting on a great... Wait, this isn't Perry's lead. Never mind. I don't shout him out. Screw him. You, Brandon Smith, for putting on a great league and a great broadcast. And I'd like to thank the Trevor Project. Donate to the Trevor Project.
All right. Thank you for that one, man. Congrats. Enjoy it. Well done. And get you out of here with the guys. I'll be down here shortly with some reviews.
All right. See you then.
Thank you. So Doug Ward down there. Now let's bring up the other driver, driving that number 45 Toyota Camry PGR machine, Jesse Erdman, the old one-liner. Let's hear from him. Jesse.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, what a night out of you. A top 5 here. Great job. How was this one for you?
It feels pretty good. It was, I'm not, I'm not gonna lie. I got pretty lucky with that last caution. I was, it definitely put me in a good spot. I don't know about that very last caution. I don't know if I came up onto Schomburg. I don't know if I was the cause of that. I'm sorry. I thought I was clear, but either way, if it was my fault, I'm sorry, JR. But either way, it was a good finish for me. Good night.
All right, man. Well, any shout outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching cheer you on in that number 45 machine? Because I'm sure there might be somebody out there.
Oh, I just like to shout out all the boys that show up every night, and then all the admins for this league, all the hard work they put in, and then of course yourself, and shout out to all the viewers out there. Hopefully they had a fun time watching the strategy play out there, and then it got blown up at the end.
Exactly. That's sometimes the name of the game. I ain't gonna lie. That is sometimes the name of the game. But great job nonetheless. You brought home the 4th place finish here. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for that. So that was Jesse Urban. And now let's go to our driving that number 56, the Ruger man, Jack Scoville. Let's hear from him. Jack. Oh, Jack. Hello. All right, tonight, what a run out of you. The Ruger machine was flying. How'd you feel on that one? How was it?
It was great. I mean, middle of the race, we fell back a bit. Got saved by that caution. Obviously, I stayed out, and it paid off. So that was pretty cool to be able to come back. Realistically, battle for the win for quite a bit at the end, and then even though we came up short, came home third, we'll take it tonight. Why not?
All right, man. Well, you did it. You got on the podium. I know you got some fans in the stands right now, especially a certain somebody named Tatum. Any shout-outs you got to do?
Yeah, definitely shouting out Tatum for always watching. My dad, my team. We got Frank. We got the Storm back together, me and Frank, and everybody that, you for putting it on, and for creating this league and letting us race, and everybody who makes it run.
All right, man. Well, thank you for that. Great job here tonight. I'll be down in a little bit to help on reviews. And congrats, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Jack Scoville gets that one done on the podium. And now we're going to go to the next one. Driving that number 31 Chevrolet Camaro, Dakota Collins puts it up on the podium once again. Let's hear from him next. Dakota.
What's going on, big man?
Man, what a night. You got on the podium once again, almost had the win. How was this one for you?
It feels pretty good. Michigan's not one of my quality tracks, so it's nice to come out here and put down some quality laps.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, tonight, it was an epic night. Obviously, a lot played out at the end. And for you to do what you did, how does it feel to be up on the podium once again?
It really does feel amazing, after learning a bunch of lessons and PGR, and Flim Dog, I've tried to transition it to here, and I think it's finally paying off for me. I'm actually putting in a little bit of hard work, put it that way.
Oh, well, it does. We'll just say this league does not give out trophies easy. So you did a great job, though, getting up on the podium. Congrats on that. Any shout-outs you got to do for anybody that might be watching cheer you on in that number 31 machine?
Yeah, I just give a shout-out to my teammate, my Surge teammate, JR. He was very supportive all night. Also, Indecisive Garage, thank you for sponsoring this. And then because of the cool custom paint job I got, thank you to Yeti Customs and Casey Pugh for that. He's a baller.
All right, thank you for that, Dakota. I'm going to get you up to the guys. I'll be up there in a little bit to conduct reviews. Great night. And congrats.
All right, I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
See you in a little bit.
So Dakota Collins brings that one home. And now let's hear from Raul Nasir, winner here tonight in the Canadian Tire Chevrolet Camaro. He's in the Indecisive Garage victory lane. Look at that. It's all parked and everything. Let's hear from him. Raul.
Hello.
It has been a long time coming. You finally got up in the front and you laid it down. How does this one feel?
I am just speechless. I hated every single bit of that race because just all the jitters, my heart was racing, everything was going off. I'm not somebody who's normally in the front as often as I want to be, but the number 7 Canadian Tire machine here just did a great job out there. We whacked the wall a couple of times, but this thing was really strong, and taking it to P1 here today is it's very special. I will say it just hurt my heart seeing a yellow come out, 2 to go, and then the restarts. You don't understand how harsh it felt every time. It's like I built a gap, 5 tenths, 6 tenths, bang, there's a yellow. Then I see in my mirror, bang, there's a crash. And it's just over from there. But we still persevered, and all it took was Dylan to just not show up for me to finally win a race.
Well, you ran a great race here nonetheless. Any shout-outs you got to do? Because I know there's a certain network you have that might be blowing mine out the water that I'm sure a few of those fans are watching.
Oh, of course. I mean, first of all, shout out to all the fans out here in Michigan. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you everybody who is on the stream side of Blackout Racing Network. We have the best fans over at CMRSC. That's the league I commentate on. If those of you who don't know, we have the best fans. The machine was great. Arguable? Okay, fair enough. Thanking the guys back at the factory for giving us an amazing car. And shout out to just everyone else who supported us. And unfortunately though, I will probably miss the next 2 races. So when we come back, we're gonna come back even strong because we're gonna keep this up. And I want to apologize to last week to anybody who did lose their house when they bet their mortgage on me winning at Daytona. So I hope you doubled down and you got some money out here today. So And of course, shout out to you, Brandon. Obviously, this league would not be possible without you. Great commentary work. Love watching you. Love hearing you. And just very excited for
what about
this win.
Indecisive Garage? He needs some...
Indecisive Garage. Shout out. Yes, the main title sponsor of the race, Indecisive Garage. Shout out to you guys over there.
Thank you for that, Raul. He's another YouTuber. You got to give him some credit, man. He's runs a great...
He's a fellow YouTuber, yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to get you up to the guys. I'll be up there for a little bit for a review. Great job. Congrats on the win. Pop that bottle, my friend. Well-deserved.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Raul Nasir is going to pop the bottle in victory lane right now, I guess. All right. He left nothing on the table here. They figured out a great spot to lay it down. For everybody out there, great job having you in there. Thank you for coming on board for this very wild ride here at Michigan. Want to thank all the fans out there. Also, Indecisive Garage for being on board as our main sponsor here tonight. Remember to check them out on YouTube at Indecisive Garage if you want some great tips or whatever. As he's trying something. He's a great guy. So for everybody else out there, I'm out of here for the night. I'll see you guys next run. You never know when I'll be live again. It could be Monday night with F1, or it could be Wednesday night with Cup, or it could be Thursday night with these guys again. Never know. So catch you guys later. I'm out of here. Good night.
In the back of my mind, there's a memory. You were holding my hand tight, kissing on the moon. And I've been missing you since then. Yeah, I still smell you on my sheets. Loving you was sweet, sweetheart. Losing you was killing me. Baby,